I'm very curious to know how many times you've got to hear about racist treatment or somebody spitting in your food before you decide that you're not going to patronize an establishment or establishments. Because if you think this recent discovery of your food handling at Texas Roadhouse is one, new, and two, unique to that particular commercial establishment, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. How disgusting. How disgusting and evil and just inherently vile can somebody be to do such a thing? And not only do such a thing, but brag about it and toss in your face that it's not a solo operation. And still, we can't find enough food in our own homes to enjoy. There's not enough of us on any given block, any given community, any given neighborhood, any given family whereby we can't come together and break bread. Like, keeping the money in the family, in the community. We'd much rather display our affinity or support for a business that don't even like you because of the color of your skin. We'd rather be serviced by people who low-key despise you just because you are the essence of this entire universe. I have made a conscious decision, and listen, far be it from me to come up on this platform and pretend that I don't like dining out at a nice establishment every now and again. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was hanging out with my sisters. We went to this nice seafood spot in Prince George's County. Just last weekend, my cousin, she treated me to the movies and I got a snack. Like, I'm not that girl that pretends to only eat dried beans that I soak overnight and fresh veggies. To the extent that those things are fresh, come on, y'all. That said, I've made a conscious decision to not dine at another commercial restaurant. Not a Subway, and I haven't eaten at Subway in, oh my gosh, years. Not a Logan's, not a Copper Canyon, not a Texas Roadhouse. That food is disgusting anyway. Oh my gosh, and I won't even talk about Golden Corral, and like, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I am so leery now and I've been leery. Let me just be clear. I've chosen, like many of you, to just turn a blind eye. We don't know what goes on in the kitchen when people are handling our food. Well, I got a glimpse of it because all of my children have worked at restaurants. Anyway, I can only speak for me. As hard as I work for the money that is rightfully mine, and even that's about to change, that's a different topic, I declare I will not be passing it off to people who take pleasure in releasing their liquid body parts into my dinner rolls. That's just absolutely unhinged and evil. It's evil. I was talking to somebody recently about the racism in this country. And they just kept circling back with, why do they hate us so much? Why do they want to see our demise so badly? What did we do to them? Those types of questions that maybe you've asked yourself or somebody has asked you. Here we go. Stay with me. I know it's not all of them. It is certainly a large enough majority whereby the ones that do outweigh the ones that don't. And it just so happened that not long after that conversation with said person, that I came across a video, and I posted it on all of my platforms, making sure to give credit to the original content creator. I posted it on all of my platforms, and the answer is simple. They simply just do not want to see us win. They don't want to see us just be the phenomenal, absolutely remarkable, brilliant geniuses that we already are. We are smarter. We are more talented. Do you know what the NFL and the NBA would look like if none of us were handling the ball? Can you imagine that? Do you know what the cultural misappropriation would look like if we were not the entertainers? Can you imagine? Do you understand? And I'm gonna circle back to the food. I've gotten better at going off on tangents, but coming right back. I'm gonna circle back to the food. But can you imagine? Do you understand why there is a mandate to pipeline prisoners from age 8, 3rd grade or so? They know who will end up in jail based on one's ability to read and solve math problems. It's by design that they are trying to totally annihilate the entire race. And you think that I want them handling my food? Now here's where it gets tricky for me. Because y'all know that I absolutely love going to the Amish market. And for the most part, I can see them handling my food. What I don't see is how they handled my food before bringing it out into the front. So there's that as well. And y'all know I love a good pint of salted caramel crunch from the Amish market. I had a pint yesterday. Oh my gosh. And I also got some French vanilla. Didn't like the French vanilla too much. But anyway, do you see where I'm going with this? Like, there's a part of me that feels there's absolutely no way to escape it. There's no escaping it. There's no getting around it. But I'd be damned. I'd be damned if I'm going to pull up at somebody's restaurant knowing that this is the confirmed kind of ish that goes on. How disgusting to do that. How disgusting to do that to somebody's food. Like, all we want is to just be. That's it. Keep your distance. Keep your distance. You want to be an ally? Be an ally. Not only to black people, but all people. Is there any wonder why, based on what I've heard, white women tell their children if ever they're lost in a public place, go find a black woman? They know that inherently, black women are nurturers. We love everybody's babies. Everybody's babies. Think about it. If we are inherently kind and loving and supportive, give or take, you know, because this is not an all-encompassing statement, then is it any wonder that there's a lot of inherent evilness? Like, what's been passed down through our DNA when it comes to being kind and loving and compassionate is indicative of what's been handed down in their DNA. If there's been centuries of hatred and murdering, stealing, pillaging, you name it, do you not think that would not be passed down through their DNA? Do you not believe that somebody's family who once owned slaves, or indentured servants for that matter, and treated those vulnerable human beings with such disdain, do you not think that type of energy wouldn't be passed down through their DNA? As a child, I didn't quite understand why my father did not like white people. After all, my 5th grade teacher was white, and she was great. She was a great, great woman. Beautiful, kind. I even ended up, when I became a teenager, being her mother's helper. That's what we were called back in the day, mother's helper. When you're a teenager, you're not old enough to be a nanny. You're a mother's helper. I was my 5th grade teacher's mother's helper. Oh my gosh, that's another story. I can't wait to tell y'all that one. I was the help. And it just so happens that her daughter and I share the same birthday. Anyway, y'all gonna have me look up my 5th grade teacher and her daughter on social media. I'm sure her daughter's up there. Anyway, didn't understand why my daddy just did not like white people. He worked with a lot of them at the press in Atlantic City. He couldn't stand them. And that used to break my heart. You know, I'm a Pisces, and I didn't know much about, you know, I didn't know anything about astrology when I was a child, let alone that my sign, the last sign, was responsible for carrying the emotional weight and energy for all the other signs. He didn't like him, and I just didn't understand why. He would say, don't trust him. And they damn sure ain't coming up in this house. That's what he would say. They damn sure ain't coming up in this house, and I'm damn sure not hanging out at no bar with them. And damn sure, and damn sure, and damn sure. Waverly was a damn sure person. He damn sure. And they damn sure ain't coming up in this house. And damn sure better not bring none of them home. You damn sure ain't going to their house. Now I get it. He, being an adult, experienced a lot of their cruelty. And being from the South and serving in the Korean War, my daddy saw some things. He saw some things. I didn't understand it because my frame of reference for a white person was my 5th grade teacher. And she was sweet as ever. Sweet as ever. I think the last time I talked to her was about, what am I, 57? Maybe about 30 years ago, 35 years ago. Anyway, I just need you to understand. I'm done eating out. I have enjoyed every processed dinner roll from a commercial establishment that I'm going to enjoy. I have enjoyed every frozen bag of French fries dropped in grease and brought to my table that I'm going to enjoy. It's going to be so hard, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because I like a good frozen fry dropped in some grease. I do. I like a good frozen bag of fries dropped in some grease. But I you know, I just can't. I cannot knowingly carry on that way. Simply cannot. Because as soon as I sit down at that table, I'm going to think, did they, you know, are there staples in these dinner rolls? Staples? Bugs? Plastic? Are y'all paying attention to what's being revealed to us? I can't do it. I'm here for conversation. Let's talk about it because one person I talked to said, I just can't get around it. You know, I don't know how to cook. I can't get around it. And let's not talk about our food supply in America in general. Please forgive all the background noise. Let me sidebar for a minute. I am totally protesting getting another wireless Quiet on the Creek microphone because I've gone through 2 of them and I believe they're conspiring against me to not work properly ever again. I'll get one. Relax. Just not today. So you're going to hear these cars coming back and forth as I'm standing under this overpass. Actually, these are the train tracks because I'm about to catch a train. I cannot knowingly go into an establishment without thinking, how was my food handled? What did they do to it? Did they drop a utensil on the floor, pick it back up, and use it to continue cooking my food or flipping my fries? Can't we all just get along? Like, can't we all just treat people kindly? Y'all know that's my thing. You gotta be kind to people. All right, you gotta keep your head on the swivel out in these West Baltimore streets. When I said you gotta be kind to people, he said, I know. You do. You really, really do. Let me make sure. Okay, I hear something coming. I think that's my train. Is that my train? I don't know. Did that keep going? Let me see. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off for now. No, that's not it. No, that ain't it. They ain't moving. So I'm gonna keep talking, but I need to go back under the shade. And I don't know what made me think it was a good idea to wear these Chuck Tees. All this walking I'm about to do. But that's the price you pay for wanting to be cute. My baby toe is feeling it on both sides. Anyway, I'll get through it. I've thugged out life before. So, drop your comments below. Don't forget to hit all those buttons, follow, subscribe, like, share, save the video. Let's talk about this, because if you consuming somebody else's saliva versus what's of nutritional value in the food you're eating, that's a problem. That's a problem.